Hi, so in this video, I am going to tell you about some other things that you need to know aside just getting digital skill. When you have a skill, it is good to have a skill. And the other thing is knowing how to take advantage of every possibilities that skill offers to you, right? So let's say now you have learned how to design graphics, or you have learned how to edit videos, or you have learned how to analyze data or software development regarding any digital skill that you have acquired. Now you have acquired it. There are still some other things that you need to know to be able to enjoy every advantage that you can enjoy with that skill that you have acquired. And number one of the things that you need to know is knowing the business around that skill that you have acquired. When you know the business around the skill you have acquired, you will live a much better life. You will get patronage, you get people patronizing you because you may have the skill, you may be very good at what you do. If nobody patronizes you, you will not have money. Then you'll be living in poverty, despite the fact that you have skill, despite the fact that you are very good at what you do, right? So you need to know the business. You need to know where people who require your service are. You need to know how to get to them. You need to know the strategy that you need to adopt for them to be able to see you as the person that they will patronize to get the service that you offer. No, you see, you need to know the business around your skill. Because if you don't know, there'll definitely be somebody at the other side who knows the business of the skill that you have acquired. That person will take advantage of you. The person will go out, get this job at a higher price, come to you, give you at a lower price. You'll be there working out yourself, working out, facing burnout, going through all the stress just to design or just to provide this service. And the person will be there enjoying himself, eating every money that you are supposed to get. So you just need to know the business around the skill that you have acquired. When you know the business, life will be much, much more easier for you. Another thing that you still need to know is the psychology of your customers. You need to know the psychology of your customer, how they feel, and if they're telling you the truth. There are times clients or customers will come to you telling you what they want, but they don't have money, but they need your service, right? And because you know that indeed they don't have money, because you would have assessed them, you would have looked through them, and you would have known that they don't really have much. What they are telling you is true. You now charge them low, but still give them that service that they require. Because most times, as creatives, we make money more from recommendation. So, as far as these people want your service, you offer them your service, there is that possibility that they will recommend you to somebody, and that person will recommend you to somebody. So that is how you keep getting calls for gigs. Good. So you will know when your client does not have money but wants your service. You will decide whether to still offer that service or not. And you will also know when you are dealing with a client that has plenty of money. You know how to charge that client. You know, okay, I'll have to charge this client high because this client can afford. So you need to know the psychology of your customers. You know the psychology of your customers. And another thing that you need to know, the top thing that you need to know is you need to know how to communicate, right? When you now have the digital skill, you'll be working with people. It's not, you don't just lock yourself in the room and just working, right? Even if having a digital skill offers you that opportunity to be in the confinement of your room, doing work for people, you still need to learn how to communicate because most times you will be attending visual meetings. You'll be attending visual meetings because most of the time you'll be doing work for people who are not in the same location where you are. You know, like I develop software I have clients in the UK, I have clients in the US, I have clients in South Africa, I have clients in several countries outside the country I am. So most times I attend visual meetings, and in these visual meetings, these clients will explain some certain things to you and would expect you to give a professional, counsel. So you have to know how to communicate with these people, because they will take you based on they will take action based on the information that you give to them. So you have to know how to communicate clearly. Not only knowing how to communicate, you also need to know how to communicate clearly. Wow. So that is that. Another thing that you need to know is you need to learn how to put yourself out there. Funny enough, there are some persons who say they want to go into digital skill. They have acquired the digital skill, but they are not out there. They are not on Facebook. They are not on Twitter. They are not on LinkedIn. They are not on TikTok. They are not on YouTube, right? So if you want to excel with your digital skill, you need to put yourself out there. Showcase your work to people out there. Create an account. Write about every project that you have got. Write about the processes in the project. Write about the project and upload the project. If you have videos, upload the videos. If you have pictures, upload the picture. Just talk about it on all these social platforms. Let people see what you are doing. As much as you can, push yourself out there. If you can record videos just the way I am recording now, record video and talk about the work that you do. Record video, talk about what you do, teach other people out there. And also on LinkedIn, because it's a professional platform. Is it that platform? It's a platform that once you are good at what you do, and you are for every project that you do, you put it out there, you talk about it. You see people will DM you, people will direct message you. Some will even give you gigs, some will include you in their project. So that these are the advantages that you will gain when you put yourself out there. So when you have as a digital skill practitioner, put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Create an account in all these platforms. If you don't have, create an account and push your work. Write about what you have done. Follow people, make friends, and accept friend requests as well. So as you grow, you will get to see other people who are in the same field with you. You communicate with them, you share ideas. So that is one area that you can explore as a digital skill practitioner as well. So another area that is very, very important is network, right? You need to know how to network. Networking is very, very important. So how do you network? Go to events. Wherever you go, where we have people gathered, go there, make friends, communicate with people, tell them what you do, let them know the project that you have done before, collect numbers, and after every event, call them, make friends. I mean, genuine friends, and don't just be at their face like this. Communicate with them, check out how you can help them, because it's all about offering solution to problems. Call them, so networking that we have a way of building your friend base, building a network of people who know you, people who know your service, because the more people know you, the more there is that tendency that they will call you for a service. Because the truth is, it is not really about the people you know, it is about people who know you. People who know you, people who know you, and know that when they require a certain service, you can offer it to them. Those are the people who will call you. We have a lot of people who have plenty of contacts on their phone. But funny enough, these same people don't know them. They know the people, but the people don't know them. So if people don't know you, they cannot call you to seek for your service. So create a genuine connection. When you have people's number, call them, check on them, and also always look out for problems that they have that you can offer solution to. So another point I wrote down is make friends with people who have complementary skills. Make friends with people who have complementary skills, and that is true. This is something that people don't say. People will not normally tell you this, but I am telling you now in this video. Do not make friends with, if you are a graphic designer, don't make friends with graphic designers. Don't make friends with them. You will not benefit anything from them. If you are a software developer, do not make friends with a software developer like you. Let's say you are a front-end developer. Don't make friends with a front-end developer. Make friends with a back-end developer, because a back-end developer needs the service of a front-end developer. Always make friends with people who will need your service, not people who potentially will compete with you, not people who every time they want to be ahead of you, they want to make you know you are not more than them. They are just competing with you. You don't need those kind of friends. Always make friends with people who have a complementary skill. If you are a graphic designer, look for somebody who is into content creation on social media or on any of the social media platforms who will need the service of a graphic designer. If you are a UI UX designer, don't go ahead and be making friends with other people who are into UI UX. If you need advice, we have millions of platforms on social media where you can go, and there are people like you who will give you advice. But physically, make friends with people who have complementary skills. Make friends with front-end developers, because front-end developers, they are people who they may have project. When they have project like that, they will need a design from a UX designer. So make friends with front-end developers, make friends with project managers, make friends with back-end developers. These are the people who will need your service. So all of you will go together. So, like I have told you, I've mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mentioned 6 things. And number one of what I mentioned is the business around your skill. And number two, what I talked about is the psychology of your customers. Number three, I talked about you knowing how to communicate. Number four, I talked about putting yourself out there. Number five, I talked about networking. Go out to events, introduce yourself to people confidently, tell them what you can do, get their number and follow up. And number six, I talked about making friends who have complementary skills, not friends who potentially will be competing with you. I hope this few information will help you through your digital skill journey. Thank you.